It's quite the find. Hello friends, and welcome back to Crow's Thrifty Finds. My name is Melanie. So for this week's video, it is going to be a bolo video. So we are going to talk about items that you should be on the lookout when you're thrifting at garage sales, at estate sales, however you do your sourcing. And the item that I'm going to focus on today is, drumroll please, plush. I've done some videos about plush before, and I feel like you can't talk about plush enough. There are so many good plush out there. You just got to know what they are. Well, I am here to help you with that because I sell a ton of plush. I sell new plush. I sell used plush. It doesn't matter. Plush will sell no matter what. But it does have to be certain types of plush because not just any old plush will do. So there are bolo plush, and we need to be informed of what those are. So that is what we're going to be doing today. So we're going to go through a list of 10 plush that are great to be on the lookout for. And the first one, we are going to start with a recent sale that I had. And that is this Hello Kitty Care Bear collaboration. Look how cute these are. So this was a set of 2. They were new, obviously. A lot of this list is going to be previously owned stuff because I feel like a lot of what you're going to find while you're sourcing is previously owned. But these ones were new. So they sold for $115 for the pair. So these are pretty desirable. This, is probably going to be somebody's Christmas gift. So good sale for me. Next, we are looking at a Veggie Tales plush. This is Larry the Pickle. Veggie Tales in general, there's pretty much all bolos. Veggie Tales stuff is great. It's desirable. It's religion based, but also kind of in pop culture too, in a way. So it's pretty cool. So we got Larry the Pickle here, previously owned for $85 for this plush. I have not seen this one, but I have sold Bob the Tomato before and made some good money on him. So, and what's great about plush is that they're not usually priced super high. So you've got so much meat on the bones for profit. Next, we have a Disney plush. We're going to talk about a couple of Disney plush. This first one is from Toy Story 3. His name is Mr. Prickle Pants, which is really funny and cute. So Mr. Prickle Pants, this one has a rare tag. I don't know what the value would be of one without a rare tag, but if you want to look out for this as a true bolo, you want to make sure it has that rare tag, just to be sure you can get $100 for it, which is what this one sold for. So definitely something to be on the lookout for. Next one, this one's Disney and it's super vintage. This is Sir Hiss from Robin Hood. And I remember when I was a kid that my friend Angela had Sir Hiss, and I was very jealous. I wanted a Sir Hiss plush, and I never did get one, but I was envious. So if I found this, I might keep it, but it is worth previously owned $59. So that's a nice return if you're getting it for, $5 or less. So be on the lookout for Sir Hiss. Next, did you know that Madballs makes plush? Well, they did. So this Madballs plush sold for $65. I don't know how hard these would be to find. These could be decently rare, but they're out there somewhere. So be on the lookout for Madballs plush and regular Madballs. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned that in other videos, but even the generic Madballs are valuable. So definitely be on the lookout for all kinds of Madballs, but especially the plush. Next, we have a character from Sesame Street. This is a 2-headed monster plush. It sold for $65. Now, a lot of these Sesame Street plushes that sell for good money, they're park exclusives. So we're talking Sesame Place in Pennsylvania. We're talking in the Busch Gardens parks. So they're not available everywhere. And maybe they're sort of limited release. So I've sold Sesame Street plush before from these parks, and they sell very quickly. I didn't sell this exact one, but I sold, I think he was like kind of a chef. And yeah, he sold real fast and I made really good money on him. So definitely be on the lookout for this two-headed monster and perhaps other Sesame Street plush from these parks. Next, we have a South Park plush. I will say that South Park plushes of all kinds are bolos, generally, as long as they're vintage. So definitely be on the lookout for all South Park vintage plush. But this one is one of the more harder to find ones because he's kind of a smaller character. But this is Officer Bar Brady, and he sold for $101.50. Next, we have a Grinch doll. He's from the remake of The Grinch with Jim Carrey that came out. So this came out when the movie came out. So this is a previously owned Grinch doll for $75. So you never know. People might start donating Christmas stuff right after Christmas, stuff they don't want to use again next year. You never know. You might see a Grinch doll just after Christmas. Item number 9. This item is new. So if you find it used, you'll probably get about half this price. But this is a newer plush. So don't just assume that, only older plush sell, because that's not the case. So this is Lanky Buck's Kissy Missy. And this plush sold for $70 new. So you figure maybe around $35 if you find it used. So still a good chunk of change if you bought it for, $1 or $2. You never know. Next, this one is definitely a rare one, and I put it last because it goes for the most money. I tried to have sort of realistic bolos on this list, ones that, are not grails, if you will. But this one is, but it's nonetheless something you surely want to look out for. I have mentioned my pet monster in previous videos, and this is a pink variation of my pet monster, and this is even more of a grail than the regular My Pet Monster. So this pink My Pet Monster sold for $2,850. So it's not just that blue one that we all know and recognize. There are many different variations of My Pet Monster, and the grail of all grails would be this pink My Pet Monster. And that is going to wrap up the list for today. I hope you all have a happy holiday. I will not be making another video before Christmas. So for all of you that celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. For all you folks that celebrate Hanukkah, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, all the holidays. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season. And I hope you continue to source and find a bunch of wonderful items to sell. And hopefully maybe you'll even stumble upon some of these plush. But that's going to do it for now. My name is Melanie. This channel is called Crow's Thrifty Finds, and I'll see you next week.